I'll take you back little in history. Consequent to the new reforms that has to be carried out by the British India in 1857, they went in for a large amount of bureaucratic reforms, and one of the reforms was to bring in a civilian leadership into the British India so that many parts of the India could be adequately governed. Hence a need was felt when the reforms were being undertaken that we must have a body which should be able to select people independent of the political influence then, or from the influence even of the British Empire. Hence in 1919 the Federal Public Service Commission was instituted under the orders of the then Queen of England, and for the first time officers were directly taken into the civil services.
Odisha Public Service Commission is a constitutional body which was constituted in 1949 under the provisions of the articles of the Indian Constitution. It first started functioning in the old Secretariat premises in Cuttack, and in 1980 it was shifted to the present premises. The powers, the formation of the commissions have been enumerated in the Article 315 to Article 323 of the Constitution of India. The public service commissions are mandated to conduct examination for recruitment of officers to the government departments.
The significance of the Public Service Commission was that it will recruit all government officers and posts as was visualized post-independence. The UPSC, which became Union Public Service Commission, was an offshoot of the Federal Public Service Commission, and all other states over a period of time established their own public service commissions. I think it's important that the larger audience gets to know that the commission is not only a recruitment agency. Article 320 of the Constitution lays down its role and function. Among the functions that is assigned to the Constitution, that it shall be responsible for recruitment of all government posts and services. Number 2, it will provide advisory functions and provide concurrence to all the promotions and discipline cases of the government. Now that's a very important task. It's also responsible to ensure that government officers receive the pension in time. It is also responsible to take on any case that the governor feels that is going to be handed over to the commission, and the commission will examine the case in its entirety and provide advice to the government. And recently, it is the Odisha Public Service Commission has been able to meet a large amount of the government's requirement, because the state is in a state of takeoff. It's getting into a larger issue of advancement, modernization, development under the present regime. Hence, the OPSC has come right in time to help the government to provide the right amount of leadership and the right amount of the people that is required to move the state into the next century. On the examination front, I found a large amount of variation as compared to what is being followed at the central government, at the defense forces and at the state level.
I had the bad experience of appearing Odisha Administrative Service in the year 1984 and getting to the job in the year 1988 after a lapse of 4 years. And that bad experience goaded me and guided me to the end of my tenure in OPSC, that I should think of each candidate so that they will not lose a year. We made it a point that no candidate should lose any year of his life unnecessarily by the mismanagement of examination system. So we concentrated on the examination system, how it will be timely, it will be transparent, and it will be litigation free.
The legal limitations were primarily because of certain amount of relaxation which was given, which was not existing in the rules, or certain provisions were not properly attended to. This had a very huge impact because the candidates had appeared for it. They didn't know what was the outcome of the legal. You know, in our country, every court case takes such a long time. So there were always apprehension whether such an examination will ever be conducted, and if at all conducted, then what would be the further impact, whether the results will come out or not.
Our Honorable Chairman, he approached the Honorable High Court where the cases are pending for a long time and students are suffering unnecessarily. Even though they have joined, their service was not regularized. Due to grace of Honorable High Court of Odisha, particularly learned Chief Justice, we got the opportunity that there should not be any kind of litigations in pending in High Court or Odisha Administrative Tribunal. So students can join in time.
Coming to the infrastructure of the OPSC, we found that the OPSC building was quite inadequate, and the structural safety was also in question. So a lot of repair and innovation works have been taken up in the recent years. A complete new facet has been given to the present OPSC building. As you will see, now this present OPSC building stands as an iconic building in Cuttack Town.
We are running through a hard time with the COVID pandemic. Though government declared lockdown initially, but it reopened on 4th May 2020 with proper sanitation and cleanliness measures for all employees, visitors and workers as per the laid down government guidelines. Entry has been channelized through a disinfectant tunnel and temperature check using contactless infrared thermal scanners.
So we contacted NIC, National Informatics Center. Though they were very hard pressed, but they did agree to work with us. This is after we have actually seen large amount of private vendors which were definitely not up to the mark. So we have contacted them, and they went into work and produced a fantastic thing in a very short period of time, which is called the Comprehensive Selection Management System. In short term, it is called CSMS.
The need was felt to prevent candidates from coming to the office of the Commission, and provisions were made so that they could upload their documents in a secure web framework for digital verification. This system has done away with the process of this physical verification of documents. In fact, the Commission has developed its own technology, that is Comprehensive Selection Management System, where candidates are scrutinized as per conditions of eligibility furnished in the advertisement like age, educational qualification, payment of fees, etc. The digital verification is done up to the maximum level so that ineligible candidates do not enter into the system.
The CSMS also has a system of auto generation of results. All these features have been incorporated automatically, which is earlier being done on a manual basis. So this is going to get auto generated.
Automation of promotion and disciplinary concurrence system was launched on 8th July 2020 at the Commission website. With this process, OPSC is able to accord concurrence to the government departments within 30 days against the existing manual system of 90 to 120 days. So there is no more physical handling of voluminous confidential document files.
But to ensure at the end of the day that the Commission is totally responsible and accountable and also answerable to the system, we have started technical audit of the examination centers through well-designed softwares to ensure that all the checklists which have been designed to check the functional efficiency of examination center, whether it's been properly adhered to or not.
From the original manual kind of examination process, now we have already achieved in a state of state-of-the-art technology to conduct examinations. So it has been really a revolutionary on part of the Commission to go from manual mode to the online mode. That right adoption of the right kind of technology has made the tasks and the performance of the Commission more effective, efficient and very satisfying.
Several workshops and virtual sessions have been conducted for the senior officers of the Secretariat to make them used to the new automated processes of the Commission like comprehensive selection management system and online public grievance system.
In view of the recent pandemic caused by COVID-19, the Commission has decided to implement computer-based recruitment examination. In this process, instant evaluation can be made to get faster results.
The transparency that we have brought in the field of conduct of interviews. So the program is issued as per their roll numbers. But when the candidates arrive at the Commission and after their initial verification is over, all the roll numbers get randomized to a auto-generated reference number and is given out that particular number. So his identity changes from a roll number to a new reference number. That's number one. Number two, he's asked to fill up a biodata sheet where we don't permit his name, his father's name, any other personal particulars which can give a clue to the experts that he or she is so and so, and there could be a certain amount of assessment bias. So to remove that, we have removed the personal particulars.
In the interview, we try to assess the personality and performance of the candidates because we try to select the best of the candidates out of a group of candidates who are appearing for the interview, because when we place the right people in the right places, they are going to perform best. Therefore, the selection procedure is very, very challenging for all of us, and selection of candidates is important in the sense because they are going to serve in the state as officers for about 30 to 35 years. So they are the fulcrum of the administration, and unless and until we select the right kind of candidates, obviously the administration and the development of the state will get adversely affected.
The experts are nominated for the single board or multiple boards, but the experts really do not know to which board they will be assigned to. The board to which they are assigned to is only detailed 10 minutes before the commencement of the examinations through a random lottery. So we try our level best in a manner that every identity is concealed to the last moment. The experts are devoid of trying to have any bias into the system, and also the candidates feel nice that whatever they are being going for, they are being interviewed in the right manner, and they are able to perform it in the manner they are supposed to be.
In order to enhance the transparency in result preparation, necessary consultations are made with eminent professors, teachers regarding correction of questions, answer keys, etc. And thereafter results are prepared. For more transparency, the marks of all the candidates who appear at the written examination, cut-off marks, VB marks, highest marks and lowest marks category wise are published in the website of the Commission within 3 days of the publication of final result. It also helps to minimize the RTI application.
We can be rest assured that whatever a candidate has performed and has been assessed with, as far as interviews are concerned, there is no difference as far as his compilation of the final results are there. In last 30 years, the government itself has increased by more than 3 to 4 times. The number of government officers have also substantially increased, and the load of the Commission has also increased.
The persuasive efforts of our present chairman, Brigadier Dr. L.C. Patnaik, resulted in creation of 58 new posts, which is a major attempt in restructuring of the Commission. The Commission has worked upon an exhaustive training module which is being imparted to them for augmenting their skills.
As a result of many hopefuls in the state, the Commission has taken very simple, transparent and expeditious steps through technology transforming different recruitment examinations process, promotions, disposal of disciplinary proceeding, etc.
एटी सिलेक्शन प्रोसीजर बहुत फेयर एटी जो मैंने आसती मेंबर और चेयरमैन हाई इंटेग्रिटी लोक मैंने आसती तेणु सिलेक्शन जो भाया मोड्रे हुए समस्ते न्याय ये पाती
Odisha Public Service Commission has given a lot of emphasis on transparency, integrity and honesty in the selection process itself, and with the team spirit we have been able to achieve success in different domains, and we have been working together hard to give the best possible results to the students in the process of selection, and I am sure in future the base of selection will be further strengthened and we will be able to provide the best candidates to the government for running the administration in a smooth manner.
We have been able to have a larger, a comprehensive development of the restructuring, the manpower and also the infrastructure. I think in wholesome all these things will go towards the total functional output and functional efficiency of the Commission, and this I think is one of the greatest achievements that I feel so.